Good day to you, my fellow otaku. If you stumbled across this video, it clearly means you're looking for an escape from your regular normal life, and I'm here to give it to you in the form of a summer isekai. Why stick to your world when you can travel to a new one? Grab the closest bibs to you and take yourself off to lands unknown. In these vast foreign plains, you will find the unfamiliar and utilize what you already know. Women will fawn all over your socially awkward self, and perhaps you can even lock them into contracts to make them your sisters and daughters. Prefer a wholesome friendship, then head into reunion to be reunited with your 10-year-old dead friend, and afterwards reintroduce yourself to the OG King of the Hill of the Isekai world in Overlord Series 3. So stick on some VR gear, listen to your animal companions, and get ready for the summer of your life.
Well, maybe not. This little ball of delight that segued us beautifully out of our old-time isekai movie is Rachel Gardner, a 13-year-old girl that finds herself locked in an abandoned building without any of her memories. And while trying to escape, she runs into this scythe-wielding murderer called Zack. Together they try and find a way out of their strange predicament, united by the mutual desire to be free. Wait, did somebody say free? Yes, the boys in tight trunks are back, gliding through ridiculously well-animated water to reach their third season, and I am absolutely on board with every lingering stare and drama-filled moment the sports anime has to offer. But long-term fans of the show will know that it's not really the swimming that matters, but how many scenes your ships share together. Long live Haru and Rin! What? Wait, how can I ship it if he's with the Aussies? Well, whatever. Free can dive to the future all at once, but Grand Blue is your go-to for the real diving experience, where a group of college students help each other on their paths to understand the intricacies of scuba diving. Or it's just one big insane comedy show about a diver who can't swim, an otaku who doesn't want to dive, a couple of possible nudists, and a tsundere. A winning combination if ever there was one. And after all, isn't summer really just about having fun with your friends? And summer can involve making friends under the most unlikely of circumstances. From its name alone, Banana Fish sounds like it could be some kind of comedy, but in actuality it's a gritty drama set in New York, following the life of Ash, who is a troubled teen at the head of a rambunctious street gang, with a past that is so toe-curlingly sordid that at times the episodes can be an uncomfortable watch. The cutting and unsettling story is interspersed with warm and funny moments between Ash and Iji, who is a Japanese photographer with a heart of gold, and despite a life full of innocence, embarks on a journey with Ash to discover the mysteries of what or who Banana Fish really is. This anime adaptation has been a long time coming, and if the source material is anything to go by, Banana Fish will continue to be a talking point for the summer season, and it's not alone in that regard. Episode 65 of Boruto left a buzz in the community, leaving many of us wondering if it was too late to pick up the series. Steins Gate Zero continues to raise questions as we reach the rebirth of Hyo in Kiyoma, and words could not do justice to the all-might fight in Boku no Hero Academia that takes us to the arc which will test our heroes. And the debate of will they make a romance canon blazes on in Persona 5 the animation. With so many series, both new and old, continuing to reign in the summer, it's giving everyone something to watch. And while there is a severe lack of romance and fewer cute girls doing cute things than we're used to seeing, there is one genre that is rightfully dominating this season. Sports. And is there any game greater than beach volleyball? Another one bites the dust. Haruka Receive is the sports anime the world has been waiting for. An ideal excuse to animate an entire series of beach episodes. But don't let these swimsuits and jiggle physics fool you. It is a serious show centred around the world of beach volleyball, designed to move its audience. Sorry, did I say move? I meant lewd. It is a nechi after all. And while Haruka no Receive has a lot of assets, Hanebado has many, many more.
一人だって進めるそれじゃなんか足りない君と僕と同じ空へ
To start with, this anime blows its competition out of the court with its animation, with well-executed badminton matches that make every hit of the shuttlecock feel tense, and its gorgeous use of cinematography makes even its quieter scenes stand out. The story will feel familiar to anyone who's ever watched a sports anime, but it is essentially about a girl who believes she has no talent versus a girl who has it in spades. But the well-crafted dialogue and genuinely standout direction marks many points on its scoreboard. And while the battle for Badminton Queen pushes on, there are many more shows this season embroiled in their own warfare. You can follow the samurai in their fight to defend Japan from the first Mongolian invasion, or travel to London to take on the mysteries of the Shadow World in the company of some rather handsome gentlemen. Then maybe turn your eyes to China to watch the gorgeous world of Modao Zushi take forth. Perhaps you could even take up arms in the CGI encrusted Planet With, or maybe you want to take one last stand with Gintoki in the final arc of Gintama. And finality is in the air as Black Clover comes to a close this summer, and while its animation is still questionable, the biggest fight is yet to come for our loud, brash, anti-magic boy. Or maybe we should take the fight inside. Who knew an anime could be educational and funny? Cells at Work excels in both these areas to create a charming show about the cells in our bodies that work hard for our survival every day, giving them such a deep personification that I'm actually scared to hurt myself in the future for fear of killing off my sweet, sweet, sweet red blood cells. And speaking of killing off, now's the time in the summer 2018 anime breakdown that we must pause for a second and reflect on what could have been, what should have been, and what never came to be. This one goes out to you, our fallen comrades. Seriously, if Amazon can simulcast strange out-of-the-box pickups like Jashin Dropkick this season, then Netflix can surely begin to understand the anime community by now. At times this topic leaves me seeing red to the point where there is nothing that can distract me from it. Yuri. Wait, what? There's a Yuri this season? Where? Oh, it's an adorable story about two girls who are drawn to each other, and through the power of love they heal their fractured hearts, and this sounds right up my street and I can't wait to delve into this lovely romance. Okay, well, that's a lot of murder and yandere for one show. Quick question, Japan. How old is this Shiho girl? You know, I'm all for a bit of love and happiness, but she looks about 10 and I'd rather not go to jail. So I'm going to switch over and watch Island, because surely the production company that brought us the sensational Hinamatsuri has delivered us another gem this... Oh, come on! Okay, so I'm just gonna need an anime to just cleanse my soul after this. Now this is more like it. Yuna in the Haunted Hot Springs follows the story of Kogarashi, who uses his fists to fight the supernatural, but fighting evil doesn't exactly pay well, so he finds lodgings in a cheap boarding house, and the moment that he steps into the hot springs is exactly why I know my soul is going to remain uncleansed forever. Yuna might not want to go to the afterlife, but I am pretty happy to go to hell for this. Maybe, but to be honest, I'd rather be watching cute girls doing abstract things. There is something rather amazing about an anime that surprises you, and as the first episode of Review Starlight reaches its end, my jaw was on the floor, as this stage battle between these girls overseen by a giraffe took place. This is the bizarre world of theatre, following a bunch of passionate girls as they audition to be part of a play called Starlight. Thanks to the character dynamics and the animation, I instantly wanted to make a song and dance about this show. And while the glitz and the glamour of the backstage appeals to me, maybe you'd rather be returning to the world of Kaze, or having a one-sided conversation with a fictional anime girl. You could be hunting down antiques in homes of Qyoto, or renting out old pottery in Tsukumogami. Maybe you'll fall into the hilarious humour that is asobe asobase, or question why you spent 24 minutes watching a spider trying to squeeze its way up a grate. There are still mysteries to be solved in Gegege no Kitaro, and stories still being told in Shina Tensei Bakubon. There are tales of thievery waiting for you in Lupin III, and adventures to be had as Chiho tries to make her way to school. Then of course, there are great lessons to be learned from that existential crisis, Koala.
どんな旅にも旅人自身が気づいていない秘密の終着地がある。
And lastly, there are many questions to be asked and many more to be answered beyond and within the wall as Attack on Titan Season 3 hits our screens for what is already proving to be an explosive series.
おめえもあんまり変わってねえな。キャリー